It's been a little while since we joined together on Embrace and Restore. In this session, I'm going to look at thriving in work and life, emotional intelligence in action. Welcome to our series on effectively managing your personal life, both at home and in the workplace. Building on the principles of emotional intelligence we've discussed previously, particularly those highlighted in the context of leadership. This chat we're having today, focuses on the critical first step: self awareness. Self awareness. Yes, self awareness. Just as self awareness is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence for leaders, enabling them to understand their strengths and weaknesses, it equally is vital for navigating the complexities of our personal and our professional lives. Yep, look at it this way. At work, self awareness involves understanding your emotional responses to stress, your emotional responses to deadlines, and interactions with colleagues. For example, imagine you have a tight deadline looming. Yes, this is at work. If you're self aware, you might notice that you tend to become irritable and short with your colleagues when under pressure. No, recognizing this pattern allows you to take proactive steps, such as communicating your need for focused time or practicing stress management techniques. Similarly, during a meeting where your idea is challenged, self awareness comes into play. Self awareness helps you to understand if your defensiveness stems from a genuine conviction or a personal trigger relating to feeling unheard. Think about it. Being conscious of your behavior and how it impacts your work environment is key, similar to how leaders benefit from the 360-degree feedback. Reflecting on your work performance and interpersonal dynamics, this can enhance your self awareness. Emotional intelligence is not a difficult thing to understand. Now, let us look at home. And again, we're focused on the very first thing: self awareness. At home, self awareness means understanding your emotional needs, your reaction within family dynamics, and your triggers in your personal space. No, consider waking up feeling tired after a restless night. Boy, you're probably watching elections, or you probably watch an NBA game, or you're not a Liverpool fan or something like that. So you're worried because we Liverpool fans, we're just super cool. We're easy. Anyway, back to this. No, consider waking up feeling tired after a restless night. If you lack self-awareness, you might simply be grumpy and snap at your family members, snap at the kids, snap at your partner without understanding the root cause. However, with self-awareness, you recognize your tiredness is making you more sensitive, and you can conscientiously choose to communicate your needs more gently or take a few moments for yourself, just kind of step aside. Or perhaps you feel a surge of frustration when your partner leaves their belongings scattered, or the kids, perhaps. Self awareness can help you distinguish if this is a reasonable boundary for you or an overreaction based on a stressful day or a stressful night. Recognizing your personal strengths and weaknesses in managing your home life is just and perhaps, the research will tell you that it is just as important as it is professionally, but perhaps it is far more important. And I want to give it a little edge that it perhaps in my space, the home life is far more important. No, the ability to regulate your emotions in challenging situations stems from this self knowledge, this self awareness. Whether it's a demanding project at work or a conflict at home, Understanding your emotional pattern allows you to respond more thoroughly rather more thoughtfully, not thoroughly. Thorough too, yes, but thoughtfully rather than reactively. No, drawing from the insights of my other episodes of Embrace and Restore, which emphasizes reflection for educators. Take time this week to reflect on your emotional landscape in both your work and your home environment. And ask yourself this: what situations tend to evoke strong emotions in me at work? Same thing. What emotions tend to evoke strong emotions in me at home? Are they tight deadlines at work or dealing with the household chores piling up? Ask yourself, what are my natural strengths in handling tasks and relationships in each domain? Am I a detail oriented at work? Am I a good listener at home? Ask yourself, what are my less developed areas where I might need to be more mindful? Am I not good at managing frustration, perhaps frustration with the various technologies at work? Practicing patience with family members at home? What are those less developed skills that we need to be mindful of as we contemplate in this session, as you give thought to it during the course of this week? Hmm? Thriving in work and life, emotional intelligence in action. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for spending the time. And I look forward to seeing you again. Hey, when? Next week? For sure. Danny Davis Smith. Thank you so much.